What's going on, everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we're finally going to be talking about the Super Mario RPG Remake. Now I'm showing footage of the original Super Mario RPG game because, well, even though it's a remake of a 20-year-old game, I know people are going to be like, "Oh, don't post spoilers! I didn't play the game!" I don't want any of those comments, so yeah, we're going to actually show off footage from this game specifically, so yeah, anyway, let's just go ahead and get this started and talk about... I didn't even talk about Mario... I guess I could talk about Mario RPG itself, honestly. Released way late in the SNES's life. Basically, I don't know if anyone's followed me long enough to know this. Also, I'm really stuffy, please forgive me. I think that this is my favorite Mario RPG game of all time. I am serious. I don't know what it is compared to, like, everyone's favorite is always Bowser's Story, Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. Those are, like, the two that are usually considered favorites, but I think Super Mario RPG takes the cake, in my opinion. Basically, you know, excuse me. I don't know what it is. The charming setting, the characters, the music, oh my god, it's just so much I could say. Let's just talk about the game itself. Because, like, I could be talking about a lot of differences with this remake and stuff, like, you know, because I didn't even make a video on Mario RPG itself. It looks, I don't think I have, so, yeah. So, story starts off with Bowser kidnapping Peach, as usual. Mario goes to Bowser's castle to actually save her, until a giant sword comes down and lands on Bowser's castle, splitting up some star pieces as well. And Mario and the team has to save all the star pieces. Man, my nose is not the best. So yeah, that's basically the whole game. And I can say right now that... give me 1 second. Okay, I feel a little bit better. I don't know what was going on. My nose is just not the best today. But yeah. Yeah, that's a little plot of the game. And obviously it plays a lot differently. You need to find two new characters. You have Peach and Bowser joining your team. And two new characters, Mallow and Geno. Mallow, who's a little fluffy cloud who thought he was a tadpole, but he wasn't. And Geno, one of everyone's favorite characters, one of mine too, basically the mysterious puppet, well, mysterious star, a star who possessed a doll, and who's very mysterious and all that. And yeah, I do love Mallow and Geno. I know there's a lot more talk with Geno than Mallow. To be honest, I do love both of them, honestly. So, yeah. Now, with this remake, I'll be comparing this to the original in most cases and see why I think, in my opinion, like, most of the changes with the Mario RPG remake are hardly noticeable, especially with the soundtrack. It seems like the soundtrack, it seems to be more of a preference thing. To be honest, I did like a lot of the soundtrack, not just the battle themes. It seems like people only talk about the Forest Maze and the battle themes, like that seems to be the ones you hear about the most, but, like, there's a lot of other songs I really love, like, you know, Booster Tower is really good. Marymore is one of my personal favorites, honestly. Excuse me. Nimbus Land, one of the classics. There's just so many songs I could list. And I say the remix songs, in my opinion, do a great job, in my opinion. So, yeah. I say they did a good job with the, you know, the soundtrack and stuff. And making this remake feel just as charming as the original game with the new cutscenes here and there. I love the new cutscenes they have in the game. Not too many for reasons, but it's still there and they look nice, honestly. There's also the triple moves that you can pull off, where you have 3 characters performing different abilities depending on what's your team. You keep Mario on your team as usual, but you can choose up 2 other characters to do these triple moves. And each character still has the same moves, just like the original game. So, yeah. And, of course, as you saw on screen, some of the text is changed. No Bruce Lee from Mallow this time. But I say it's a very minor thing. Doesn't really affect the actual gameplay. But yeah, I can see why they removed some of the text. They still kept a few things like Peaches, whatever that is. And, of course, Bowser giving Mario a big old yeah, let's move on. But, yeah, they still kept a lot of the charm they had with the original game. Hardly any changes and stuff. It's just amazing, honestly. And Super Mario RPG itself, like I said, it's my favorite Mario RPG game of all time. This is how you do a Mario remake, in my opinion. Make it just as charming as the original game, but also add some unique new ideas that doesn't feel like as like forced or anything like that. So I say they did like I said, you know, Square was involved with the original Mario RPG game, and it seems like they somewhat are. I don't know. They didn't really talk about it as much, but yeah, I just love the way it looks. Like Geno's, I like the models. I just still can't believe it's real. I was playing Super Mario RPG Remake, and I was feeling joy just playing the game. It just felt great playing it, honestly. So yeah, I can say a lot with this game, but I feel like I'd be here all day with, you know, unique settings and stuff. Like I said, I've been talking about a lot of this stuff with the changes and stuff. Like, you know, they still kept the same charm they've had with the original game. And this is like, I hope this spawns a future for Mario RPG games, in my opinion, because, like, we really need more. I would love for this game to get a sequel. I've always wanted this game to get a sequel. And maybe it wouldn't be too out there, honestly. More people will know this game now. And, you know, I say a sequel would be awesome. So, yeah. I don't really talk about the ending and stuff. I mean, do I really need to bring up all that stuff? I don't think so. It's still mostly the same. But there is a secret once you beat the secret boss. You know what I'm talking about. So, if you're playing Super Mario RPG, I hope you have a fun time with it. If you're playing for the first time, you're gonna have a wild moment. And if you're playing it again, well, hope you enjoy your another experience of this game. It's generally one of my favorite games of all time. And I'm so glad it came back, honestly. So, like, I've always wanted, ever since, you know, the whole Geno and Smash, I didn't want to talk about this at all in this video, but, like, ever since he got deconfirmed as a Mii costume, I just lost hope in him. But, yeah, like Geno says, wishes do come true. Most of the time. Please be next year. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think of the Mario RPG Remake? Let me know in the comments below. Later, folks.